on their friends, people quit on their business, people quit on themselves, but people do not quit on family. So whenever you invest the time and you learn your team's why, and you're emotionally invested in them, and they're emotionally invested back in you, guess what? People are not going to quit on their team. They're not going to quit on their family, guys. So I don't want to just tell you why is so important. I want to give you a little bit of proof, guys. So like I said, I love to study 8- and 9-figure businesses because that's where I see myself. So one example I always tell people, an incredible example, is Apple, guys. So if you see a Windows computer, most advertising that is a failure goes like this. They tell you what they're going to do and then how they're going to do it. And I see a lot of people do this in BEMA. They'll go, like if it was a car commercial, they go, this is, the F-150 and it gets this gas mileage and this is how it gets this gas mileage. It's not that compelling of an offer, guys. You don't want to be arguing with people. You don't want to be convincing someone of something. You want to have a compelling offer to them. So one example is Apple, guys. So I'm working on a MacBook Air right now, and if you guys can see my screen, I want to show you a little commercial for Apple. And you see that picture right there. It says think different. On there, you see 120 gigabytes with 5 gigabytes of RAM and all these things and all these specs of how cool the actual design and the hardware is of the Mac. No, that is their what? They wanted to find a why. The reason why Apple is so freaking successful is because people resonate around the culture. That is what it means. The YPR so freaking successful is because you have people that want to be part of something bigger than themselves. This is why people wait in line to get the iPhone literally, 10 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours when they can go in and walk to the store the next week and go buy it. The reason why is because they feel like they're part of something. They're a part of why. They want to think different. They want to challenge the status quo. They want to be hipster, guys. I bought a MacBook Air, and I just bought it because I thought it was the cool thing to do. You need to make the cool thing to do. And so once your why is defined, and you're operating off of that standpoint, and you're going to stop operating off of, I need a double fence drive, I need to do this. So I want you to take what Tyler told you. That's going to be the skeleton of what you need, where you need to go. And I'm going to be explaining, I'm giving you the meat and bones of how this is going to happen. Like I said, anyone who doesn't have their why, I've never seen someone successful in this business. So I want to give you one last example also on this entire why thing. So there's this guy named Samuel Pierblanc. I love to tell stories because it really resonates with people and gives them an understanding of why this is true. So a guy named Samuel Pierblanc, at the time the precipice of flight being invented, this guy was supposed to invent flight. He had a $50,000 grant from the U.S. government, which was the equivalent of $1.3, $1.5 million. He worked at the Smithsonian. He had the New York Times freaking follow him around all the time because they wanted to discover, they wanted to get a picture when he discovered flight. And he had the most outrageous connections. He had the best talent in the world. Yet how come no one has ever heard of Samuel Pierblanc like this? Ever. And I'll tell you why, guys. He operated off of a what and how standpoint. He told people what he was going to do. He was a bunch of talking. He was doing this for the money, and he was doing it for the fame. He didn't have a true why discovered. So a few hundred miles away, there's a couple guys named the Wright brothers in Dayton, Ohio. I'm sure you guys know these names because they're the ones who discovered flight. See, what made the Wright brothers so amazing was because they had their why discovered. So if it was all about money and connections, I hear people tell me, well, that guy has 2,000 friends on Facebook, and he's the quarterback of his school, and she's a cheerleader, or she's in a sorority, or he's in a frat house. Guess what, guys? I started at an online community college with 200 friends on Facebook. So it's not about what you have and your connections and all those things. Those are great. But if you want to make this happen, you will absolutely 100% make it happen. The reason why I know, I'll get to why I know that Samuel Pierblanc was doing this for money and fame. Well, the Wright brothers were able to discover this because they had a few bicycle parts and a few people who believed in what they were doing.
Be quiet.
They had the most talented workers, guys. But they had people that believed in the same vision that they were going after. That's what made them so powerful, was that they had a group of people that believed that they were literally going to change the world, guys. That is what is going to make the YPR successful, is the fact that we know that we are going to be in books. People are going to make movies about us because we are doing something much more bigger than ourselves. This is not about a frenzy bonus. This is not about $1,000. I want you guys to define your why tonight and go, I want to
Verizon Wireless.
climb Mount Everest. I want a BMW. I want $10,000 a month so I can go do this. Don't fall. The money is awesome, but the money is a vehicle to get somewhere. So start visualizing that, and I promise you, you will come with a different type of passion, and you you will not be able to sleep listening to your why. I get texts all the time from guys on my team. Shout out to Brittany too, who made a rap on our page today. That was really funny. Sorry. And then also I want to give a shout out to my team in New Mexico. They're just killing it. They have like 40 people on this call, so you guys are awesome. So really define your why, guys. I tell people there's 3 parts of my training: the why, the how, and the what. And the why is absolutely the most important part, because if people don't know why you're doing this, they're not going to have a why to buy. It's so simple, guys. So I'm going to give you, Tyler told you where you need to be with these tools, and I'm going to give you the tools to make this happen, to go from 0 to diamond, guys. If you guys can see my notes, start taking notes on everything. So this is what has made me successful, and duplication is the key to this entire thing. All right, so how are we going to do this? So inviting and closing. If you are new, master these 2 things, and you will be able to make, it was the $3,000 I think that Tyler said, or $2,400 in your first month. So inviting. So it is so simple that people mess up because they try to reinvent the wheel. Inviting, enthusiasm, guys. Some people laugh at me like, oh, of course you enthusiasm. But no, guys, I literally see people every day. I see a new person go, hey, bro, you should check me out. Pretty chill. I think you like this shit. And it's not enthusiastic. If you really are thinking about your why before you invite, you are going to realize that you are changing someone's life. And you are going to freak out. It's going to be, dude, you got to check this shit out right now. It is absolutely insane. There's a different type of urgency when you're thinking about that why. And another thing is be genuine, guys, not a robot. So many people, once they get involved with this business, they don't act like themselves. We got in this business because we didn't want a job. We don't want to fit in a job. If you were 19, talk like you're 19. If you're 16, talk like you're 16. 22, act like you're 22. I see so many 20-year-olds or 19-year-olds go up to their friends and go, hey, man, you should check out this business opportunity that I think you'd be keen on. And your friends every time will go, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Because it's not natural. You are becoming a robot. Be genuine. Genuine transparency is the key to this business. Do not be someone you're not. And honestly, if you do, you will fail. Be who you want to be, guys. And I don't mean that to be corny. Just it's literally the easiest thing. So however you talk to your friends when you're stoked, talk to them the same exact freaking way. And then the next thing right underneath that, write movie preview in your notes, guys. Movie preview is not 15 minutes, it is not 30 minutes, it is not 30 seconds, it is not 15 seconds. It's generally 10 seconds. So if you do this right and you invite enthusiastically and you go, bro, you got to check out this shit out at ASU. Alex Moore's making $30,000 a month. It's insane. It's insane, bro. Well, what is it? Bro, you just got to check this shit out. It's absolutely crazy. See, I closed off the questionnaire. So if you answer questions with that, guess what happens? It opens up Pandora's box. Then it turns into 2 questions. Oh, okay, cool, man. So, what's the company called? Oh, it's called this. Oh, nice, man. Like, so what is it? Oh, it's like these energy drinks. Oh, so you sell energy drinks? We don't really sell them. You like build these 2 teams, and it's like really cool, so you get paid people under. Oh, so it's like a pyramid scheme. And then guess what, guys? You have to give an entire speech before you're even ready. So whenever you're inviting, it's generally because you're new to this. That's totally fine. We don't expect you to know your speech, so don't be telling your story unless you've hit bronze, unless you've hit frenzy. So then you start to have a story before you're telling it. So if you do the movie preview right, guess what? They're going to have a lot of questions because you're going to build curiosity. Do not answer. And I'm not telling you guys you have to do this. You guys are on this, you are on this training voluntarily. I'm just telling you what worked for me. I let Alex do all my work. Tyler let me do all his work. And we want to do all the hard work for you so that we can get you that 1,000 a month or get you that frenzy so we can start building your story. Another thing is have all the invites, guys. So many people will tell me, yeah, bro, I'm just not sure if I can do this anymore. I talk to everyone. You talk to everyone? Yeah, I talk to everyone on my page. Bro, you have 1,200 people. Yeah, I talk to all. How is that possible? I am 11 months into this, and I still talk to people every day. Tyler PEQ'd 6 people last month. I'm still working on PEQ tomorrow. So that bullshit answer that you've gone through your warm market is just absolutely ridiculous because you are being fearful. You have to get over the fear of success, guys, because most people that tell me that they've even done it, there are a handful of people that could kill us. They are afraid to approach. What is wrong with getting a no? If you are afraid of hearing no, guess what? Whenever you get 500 people or 1,000 people or 1,500 people on your team and you allow this insecurity to be there, you will not be able to deal with the success. You need to have a mind of a 6-figure earner now. You are done with the bullshit. Do not allow that to happen. Get the fear out of the way. Start inviting. Be excited. Realize you're going to change people's lives, and that they deserve to hear this. You don't need to. They deserve to hear this. So what I mean by quality invites, start writing down what your percentage is on how many people that you mass text. Don't mass text. If you're going to, I'll see people that invite 100 people like, yeah, bro, I got 3 people here. But you invited 100. You should have just gotten those 3 here and focused on that. and you're going through your entire warm market. What you need to do is if there are 30 people that you want to go, invite 5 people, guys, and do whatever it takes to get them there. Pick them up, offer them lunch. Tell them you're going to hang out afterwards. If you're a girl, tell them you'll go on a date with them. I do not care. But make it a quality invite, guys. Make sure that they get there at all costs. Because if you invite 100 people, you're not going to be able to take track of them. And they're going to think that what you're doing is a joke. And whenever you do quality invites, also, it becomes intimate. It almost becomes, bro, you got to check this thing out. It's crazy. It's almost secretive. You don't want to be blasting it out on your Facebook because then everyone hates on her and Nima. It's just like anything. If you saw a bunch of people posting about random shit, you would absolutely hate on it every single day of the week, no matter what it was, even with Taylor Swift and the Super Bowl. Like, it doesn't matter. Anything that's done in mass amounts is just fucking annoying. Don't be plastering it all over Facebook. Yeah, I know you're excited to do all that stuff, but work on the quality of your invite, guys. So, right here, guys, inviting, that is the bread and butter. If you guys can master this, it's simple. There's such simplicity to it, but people try to reinvent the wheel. So just get really good at it your first month, guys, and always be good at it. Be able to teach this stuff. If you guys get to the point where you're hitting diamond, then teach this to your guys. And the second part is, and being new, is the close. So many people do not want to close. This is part of the mindset. If you remember your why, you're sure it's all going to close because there's a whole new kind of urgency. And I tell people, if this is literally your first, urgency, if you have any type of urgency, you're in the 50 percentile in the entire dream team. I don't know what it is about people, but most people are afraid of closing. People are afraid of getting people on board when this is honestly going to change their life, and you're giving them one of the best opportunities in their life. So when I say be urgent, I'll see people. So they get done with the meeting, and people don't say no to us anymore, guys. It's literally, dude, I'm stoked. Let's sign up for it. Dude, I get paid Friday. So 9 out of 10 or 19 out of 20 are really stoked on this and ready to go. So I see this all the time. So I say I'm brand new at this, and my boy comes up to me and I invite him. Bro, that was insane. That was so cool. And I go, yeah, man, it's pretty awesome, dude. So like, whenever you're ready to join, like, you should hit me up, bro. And then it's like, yeah, man, like, let's do it. And then they leave, and absolutely fucking nothing happens. Nothing happened. You brought that person there, and you wasted an hour of their time. You did not see the urgency, and you didn't think that your friend was worth enough to close it right there. It is absolutely mean of you, like literally mean of you. So if you do have urgency, props to you. You're already 50% better than everyone else in this company. But like I said, I want to build you to diamond. I want you to adopt 6- and 7-figure habits. So this is going to be a 6-figure secret, guys. There's a bad urgency. There's good urgency, just like anything else. What I mean by that is, so if you're having a bad urgency, you're making people feel needed. So what I mean by that, so the guy comes up to me, yeah, bro, that was pretty sick. Yeah, dude, we can blow this shit up. Like, I need you, man. You're my homie, dude. Bro, we can blow this up. And if you do it, I can do it. And then we can get other people on board with this. And then, like, we'll blow this shit up. And, like, bro, like, I need you. Like, you're my brother, man. We're going to kill this shit together. And what generally happens is, this is a very subconscious thing. This is a very next level thing, though, guys. So whenever you do that, you're making your friend feel needed. And it is human nature to want to feel needed. So what happens is your boy will leave the meeting, and then he'll start bugging him. Hey, man, you down to have awesome to have, dude. I have to hang out with my girlfriend. All right, 2 days later. Yeah, man, I just need a little bit more money. And then before you know it, it's like 3 weeks later, and I get those calls on the phone. Hey, man, can you talk to my boy? He's really stoked. I'm like, oh, okay, did he hear the meeting? He's like, yeah, I heard it 3 weeks ago. And I'm like, what the hell? He heard about this 3 weeks ago, and he is not on board. No, I do not want to. I don't want to work with someone who waited 3 weeks to get on board with this thing because they did not see the vision, and guess what? They're probably going to fail at this because they did not hop on board with it immediately. The people that kill this, see it and go for it. Like Dakota Irish, who sold his best friend, donated plasma, donated blood to get the silver pack, and was able to make $2,000 his first month. So you guys deserve it to create good urgency. And what I mean by that, don't make them feel needed, guys. Create a vision. You want to paint a picture of where you're going. So another example. So this is what I did after my first home event. So I remember it distinctly. I had my boy Matt Shetler and I had my boy John Tanzel. I think Matt actually might be on this meeting, which is awesome. But what basically happened is they get done and they're super stoked. I go, guys, I love you to death, Matt. You're my homie. You're my brother in Christ. But guess what? I am going to make this shit happen regardless if you guys do it. There's no one in the world right now that I would rather succeed in this rather than you. But your success is not contingent in mine. If you're remembering your why before this close, you're remembering your mom, you're remembering your dad, you're remembering your family, your friends that deserve this. And guess what? One prospect is not